everyone, welcome to Nat One's Tabletop Tavern. My name's Sarah,
Amanda,
Mickey, and Thomas.
Here, you will get to watch us play all sorts of different board games, card games, and pretty much anything that you can play on top of a table.
You will get to watch us play the tabletop games for the first time, which means as we learn, you will too.
adventure with us through the ups and downs, the ensuing fights, and me winning almost every game against these three.
Asterisk. So tune in every Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific Time for new episodes of Tabletop Tavern.
Wait.
The game.
Oh my god, my guts are upset from last night, so this is highly appropriate.
Alright, Poop the Game is a card game. I have not played it.
I have played it. It's pretty easy.
No, I haven't.
Awesome, okay.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, and it
Trying
seems...
to flush poops, I believe.
Yeah, fairly easy. And it comes with other rules, too, if you wanted to.
Yeah, you can make... It's funny, because the side of the box actually says, it's a drinking game. It's a kid's game. Just not a kid's drinking game.
There you go.
It's good that they clarified.
Yes.
Alright, want to shuffle those, and then shuffle these.
Poop, poop.
Poop, poop.
Okay.
Okay, so
What's
we
up with
deal 5 cards to each player.
Excellent.
I guess we'll do that. And 5. Okay. Alright, so the only thing I think
I have
that
corny poop.
Ew.
I'll need clarification on is the wild cards.
What?
Because
That one's wild.
it says a player that plays a wild card must perform the sound or action the card describes on every subsequent turn as they're laying down their card.
Mm-hmm.
If they do not and another player calls them out, then you have to draw a card from the draw pile. Players can and must perform multiple wild cards on their turn if they've played more than one.
Yeah, so if you have more than one,
So, like,
you have to do everyone. So if you're like, it has a sound and it has a so then you're like getting ready to play and you're like play.
but is it like you have to keep track of
Well,
how
I believe
many?
you play them down like rummy.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
So you have them in front of you at all times?
Yeah, it's in front of you.
Okay.
Like so
Okay.
you see it. Yeah.
Well, so what will happen is we're going to flip over a toilet card, and there's going to be a number, and we have to add cards until somebody can either flush it or clog it. And you don't want to clog it because then you get extra cards.
Yeah.
But if you play 3 cards in a row that are of the same color and that do not end up clogging the toilet, then we flush it and then it goes away. So I actually think it's where we lay it.
Yeah, lay them
Yes.
out. Yeah.
Not in front of us, but lay
In
them
front
out.
of all of us.
Yes.
Like rummy. Or like, what is that, gin? Where you like, you're like, I'm gonna take all these, bitch. Or hand and foot's another example of that we've played.
Hand and foot is the one that I think
Yeah.
of because I don't play gin or rummy.
Runny. That's kind of
Runny, yeah.
all right. How do we know who goes first?
It again does not
Person that
specify.
pooped.
Well, I farted on camera, so.
Right?
Yeah, she deserves it.
Go for it.
All right. So we flip the toilet card.
Mm-hmm.
11. Okay, flow. Okay. So now I have to play a number of poops, right?
Yep.
Do the colors mean anything?
Only in order to flush it.
Okay, cool. What do we have to do to flush it?
Get 3 color of the same color in a row
Okay.
without going over.
Yeah. 3. 3 poops.
So it goes to me.
Those are stinky ones too. It's got flies. Skip. It's just a fart.
Is it skipping me?
Yeah, I think it's like.
I think so. Like Uno?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay. The end of the game is when somebody runs out of cards.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we're at 4. 6.
Would we have fulfilled?
Oh.
A flush?
Yeah.
Yes. This one would have been a flush. All cards are discarded. Everyone, but the flusher player that laid the third card draws a card, and the flusher leads off the next round using the same toilet.
Okay, so you
Play another one.
don't have to draw. Everybody else draws, right? He flushed it.
Yeah, if he flushed it, I never played a card, so I don't get to draw.
Oh.
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh.
I'm out.
Did I even play? Oh.
She's cheating.
Damn. Interesting. Alright, cool. That's a fast game.
It was fast.
Alright, are
we
we
didn't
playing-
even switch out toilets. We just
We
kept
didn't
the
clog
same.
it.
Yeah.
I think maybe because it started with a high number. Like if it was one of these
There's like
lower
an
ones.
8 in there.
Yeah, I saw an 8.
Yeah.
somewhere. Anyway.
Poop.
The poop game.
Poop. The game.
Poop.
This is a game that matches up with our, pretty much our company's theme. If you follow, say, our podcasts or our blogs online through our website, notonelife.com, then you know that we cover a lot of digestive issue topics.
At Nat One Life, we are obsessed with talking about poop and gut issues specifically. So this was really just a fun purchase for us.
Poop the Game is just a standard card game, and it's very, very similar to other card games that you may have played before already. Essentially, you are giving a stack of cards. Within the card deck are gameplay rules, and there are actually extra cards in there to give you some like additional rules or other ways that you can play to maybe make it more challenging.
Almost had the feeling of Uno mixed with 21 or blackjack and Uno mixed together. There are numbers and colors of cards that to flush the current toilet, you will have to get 3 of the same color while maintaining under the number on the toilet itself.
It has like skip, reverse. You have to make fart noises on different wild cards, different sounds and things like that you're playing.
Your main goal is to end the game with no cards left in your hand. That happened pretty fast. I feel like we should have probably had some more cards in our hand. Overall, it's a quick, easy Uno-like game. Nothing too special about it other than the gimmick of flushing poops down the toilet. So I would rate it probably... I'd rate it probably 6 out of 10.
The game was super fast, really easy to understand. The directions fit on a single card front and back, and I think I would give this game probably a 6 out of 10 or a 7 out of 10 because it was so easy and you can take it camping and just abnormal but not so out there that you'd be embarrassed to have people play with you.
I liked this game. It was very simple. I'd say I'd give this one about a 6 out of 10. I enjoyed it a little more, even though it was simple.
This game, very fast, very simple. I would say 5 out of 10. You can make it into a drinking game. You can make it into a kid game. I mean, it's funny, it's silly, it made us laugh, it made us talk about poop. Let me see if I can fart again.
Thank you guys for joining us on today's Tabletop Tavern. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did.
Let us know what you thought in the comments below, and let us know what new games might be coming out that you'd be interested in seeing us review or play.
Also, follow along on our life journey by checking out our website or social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All links are down in the description below.
Like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. And we'll see you next week on Tabletop Tavern.